Ever stood in the cleaning aisle, faced with a dozen boxes shouting eco-friendly and thought, okay, but really? I've been there. The labels can feel more like marketing jargon than genuine guidance. So, let's dig a little deeper. If we care about our planet and what we're washing our dishes with, what should we actually be looking for? One of the first things I've learned, flip the box, check those ingredients. And no, clean and fresh scent doesn't count. Watch out for culprits like phosphates. Sounds innocent, but they wreak havoc on aquatic life by feeding harmful algae blooms. Chlorine bleach. Sure, it's tough on stains, but it's also toxic to fish, and potentially harmful to us humans. Synthetic fragrances and dyes, totally unnecessary additions that can often irritate sensitive skin. So, what are the better alternatives? I tend to favor detergents made with plant-based surfactants. These are the workhorses that tackle grease and grime. Enzymes. They break down stubborn food leftovers without relying on harsh chemicals. Citric acid, a natural water softener that also boosts cleaning power. Essential oils. If you enjoy a light scent, these feel much less artificial. Here's something we don't always consider. Where does that soapy water end up after it drains away? A truly green detergent should break down easily. That's what biodegradable means. And it should be safe for gray water systems if you have one, or at least not harm our precious wildlife downstream. This is especially crucial if you're living off-grid or using a septic system. This one always gets to me. A product claiming to be natural wrapped in layers of unnecessary plastic? No thanks. Some better packaging options I've come across include refill systems. You keep the original container and just buy refills of powder or pods. Cardboard boxes, simple, easily recyclable, and no extra fuss. Concentrated pods. Less weight and volume mean fewer emissions during shipping. The less packaging, the better for our planet. And if plastic is unavoidable, recycled content is a decent compromise. Now, let's talk about labels you can actually trust. Some claims are just marketing fluff, but there are legitimate certifications out there. I always keep an eye out for EPA Safer Choice, EcoCert, Leaping Bunny, because being cruelty-free still absolutely matters, and USDA Bio Preferred. If a detergent has one of these seals, chances are the company has gone beyond just slapping the word green on the box. You know what's even more reassuring than a good ingredient list? A brand that's transparent about its practices. I usually take a quick look at their website to see if they mention things like where their raw materials are sourced from, whether they actively work to offset their shipping emissions, if they prioritize local or ethical manufacturing. Some companies even share data about their supply chain, which honestly is pretty impressive. Reading detergent labels doesn't have to feel like deciphering a secret code. Once you know which certifications are credible and which terms are just greenwashing, you'll be able to shop with much more confidence, knowing you're making choices that are truly better for your dishes and our planet.